What was I meant to do? Alright, it's early day 2, that's good. That gives me time to do what I need to do. So, with the shopping spree complete, I'm going to... Don't talk to me. I'm just going to go out of the city and start doing some... Oh, before I go, it is a good day indeed. May the wind blow at your face, warrior, and the hunting be good. Tarna is about the name of the city of our kingdom, or under the rule of Rajas of Tarna. Tarna is the center of truth between all beings in this region. Our bazaar is filled with people and items from all over. The bazaar is down the stairs from the western garden. You will find it. I know that. Our kingdom extends from the mountains of the north and west to the cliff of the world's edge, and this to the south and descends to the desert sea to the east. He has ruled this city for 12 years. He became king when his third son, Rakeesh, abdicated. Rakeesh was a great lion-tamer leader and much honored by all beings here. Who can respect another one who deserted our people? I don't know Rakeesh, Asarka. He did not desert Tarna, but left honorably. It was a day of great sadness to all of us when Rakeesh Tarna left the throne. It is the first time in the history of our people that the ruler has stepped down from the throne without a challenge. That was because he was too cowardly to face a challenge. Do not speak what you do not know. You were but come when Rakeesh gave his throne to Raja. I served under Rakeesh and I will proudly serve under him again. But why did he run out from Tarna after the demons were defeated? It is said that he was bound by honor to seek the demons and destroy them. It is said that Rakeesh seeks the demons still. Well, he will find no demons here. The demons were fierce of magical monsters that sought to destroy our Tarna. Only with the magic of Krisha, Marhasha, and the power of Rakeesh's war sword were the demons defeated. I am a warrior. I have no knowledge of the realm of magic. Rakeesh stood before us in battle with sword held high. The sword was bathed in blue flame. Most demons fled from him. Those that didn't were destroyed by Rakeesh. Krisha Marhasha is indeed the matter of magic. To become a king of Tarna, a male Leandro must challenge the current king. He must prove himself worthy of the undergoing test chosen by the Council of Judgment. Then he must fight the current king to the death. The Council of Judgment consists of 6 of the wisest of the lion-tamer females. They are the ones who make the law. The ruler of our land is called the king. The gates are always open except in times of emergency. We guards are here to maintain the safety of the city. Tarna is the center of trade between all beings of this region. Our bazaar is filled with people and items from all over. You already told me about the bazaar. In my memory, there have only been 2 times that the gates were closed. The guardians of this city are our proven warriors. That's enough. It is good to see you go. Yet better to see you come back. Alright. Let's get this started. It's finally time to go outside. Now I know I need to come over here first. Wow, the rocks here form a small cove where some very interesting looking plants are growing. On the far side, you see some animals watching over the plants. They look like meerkats with wings. They must be meerbats. And those must be the vines. Alright then. Which one is fetch? Open, detect, trigger, dazzle, zap, levitate, force bolt. That's the one. You get the flute and carefully place it in a safe place in your backpack. Alright. It's day 2. Anything else that I didn't mean to come back here. What's going on? Oh, okay. Apparently the 2 elves that guy. I never saw this happen in the world so. How could I help? I can't get close, obviously. Bad in trouble. Maybe. What are my other spells? Flame Dart. Calm Spell. Reversal. Maybe I can just fetch it. No. Oh, that worked. Okay. I just have the bat. Think again. You pick up a few good throwing rocks. No? Alright. Still day 2. What's going on? Oh, hello you! Alright, let's see. Alright. Four rolls in its pouch. Why do I crux have rolls? You don't want to be late for your meeting tomorrow. You head for your room so that you will be well rested. Wow, I'm that far away? Okay. I don't have much time to actually practice. You awaken as the sun begins to rise. You get up just in time for your meeting and quickly head to the Hall of Judgment. 2 months ago, the Simbani requested that we aid them in their war against the Leopard Men. It was the decision of this council to send emissaries to the Leopard Men to defend that grievance. The peace mission was ambushed at night by creatures of beings unknown. Evidence and the account of the sole survivor of the ambush, Katib Mukarram, indicated Leopard Men. A warrior of Tarna, Rakeesh, was discovered missing from the bodies of the emissaries. Signs and scent indicate some sort of struggle, and then all trace of Rishaka was lost. Rishakadar Trisha is presumed to be dead or else a prisoner of the Leopard Men. It is our duty to seek revenge upon the Leopard Men for those who are lost. The Lion Turtles had no business involving themselves in the deeds of humans. The peace mission should never have occurred. It is the duty of all those in Tarna to care for our people, and the humans are as much the people of Tarna as the Lion Turtles. The warriors of Tarna desire revenge, and the right to gain honor through the battle. There is no honor in war, warrior of Tarna. There is only death. My magic indicates that there are signs of demonic activity. If demons are involved, it is they who are the enemy, not the Leopard Men. Council of Judgment, I, Rakeesh Satarna, stand before you. I swear by my honor to prevent the war and to bring peace to all Tarna. Rakeesh Satarna has sworn by his honor to bring peace to Tarna. If he fails, he shall be deemed honorless and shall be banished from Tarna forever. Do you, Prince of Shapir, also swear by your honor to bring peace? The Council will respect the honor of Rakeesh Satarna and allow him time to fulfill his oath. King Raja orders Rakeesh and Prince of Shapir to meet with him in his chambers immediately. Raja Satarna, I stand before you. Rakeesh Satarna, you stand before me in honor. You tell Raja you stand before him. You stand before me in honor, human. Rakeesh, are you so besotted by humans that you pleasure your honor for them? What in the name of Sekhmet do you think you are doing? I have always pledged my honor to save lives, my lord. You, human, do you understand what it means to pledge honor? You tell Raja the meaning of honor. What I want to let you hear about honor from you, I will ask it, human. You just asked him. You did ask him, Raja, after all. When I want your comments, Rakeesh, I shall ask for them. Rakeesh, you and I have disagreed on many things, but I have always cared for you as my brother. I calculated for you, Raja, and respect you as well. However, if I feel that Tarna must go to war, it shall go to war. Even if I must strip you of all honor, Rakeesh, Tarna will go to war. I only request that you wait until my friend here and I have done all we can to prevent this war. I will wait, but do not take too long. If the Simbani march against the Leopard Men, I attend that Tarna shall lead them. You men, do you have anything further to say? What do I have to say? He defeated the Earthly Mantle in Shapir, and I could not, my lord. You have indeed grown old, Rakeesh, that a human must fight for you. A lion turtle lets the hyena pick his bones rather than ask for help from a human. I am a paladin first, and then a lion turtle, Raja. Rakeesh, I cannot understand why you risk your honor and your life for humans. You could stay here in Tarna as my advisor, or lead my armies as commander. To risk everything for peace is beyond my understanding. This is another argument between us, Raja. Mother's son. Must we fight in front of my friend? Human, leave us now. I will meet you just outside the gates of Tarna. Then we will go to the Simbani village together. You now leave to meet Rakeesh again outside the city gate. It is very good to be back in my homeland, my friend. This is the savannah, the high grasslands that teem with animals. There are few animals which will bother a traveler here. The zebra and other herd animals will avoid you. Even the tiger will seek other prey. However, there are things that are not quite animals. They have little fear of humans and may attack. The field guide to Western Africana will help you, so study it well. I will be using my skills as a paladin to avoid danger. As a paladin becomes more in tune with the essential rightness of the universe, he gains a certain new abilities, such as healing. The more good one, the more good things one can do. I have been a paladin for a long time now. Ever since the demons last invaded this land, we must prevent this war between people and drive any demons back to the world from which we came. Oh, we just went further. I must warn you about the Simbani, my friend. We are very brave warriors and honorable friends, but we greatly dislike even fear the use of magic. It is getting dark, and this looks like a good place to camp for the night. It is always best to have a campfire at night. It dries up many things. If you don't yet own a tinderbox, I would advise you to purchase one when you return to Tarna. Rakeesh starts a fire and you share some food you brought with him, then you both lie down to sleep. So we're up to day 4, I guess? Good morning, my friend. Let's continue our journey to the Simbani village. It will be best if you do not mention your skills at magic, nor cast any spells within the walls of the village. I think that part of the reason— Ow! I just bit my tongue! I think that part of the reason it's like the leopard man sing this word is because the leopard man use magic. The leopard men respect users of magic. Perhaps you could gain their trust with your skills, and then convince them of the serious consequences of this senseless war. The Simbani have been friends and allies with my people for a long time, but I have not dealt with the leopard men before this. Habari Mzim Rungujo. I'm Zuri, Lion Man Rakeesh. It is good to see you. It is good to see you, and Gunjo. I am here a friend and brave warrior from afar to see the wonders of your village. Abari Buana. I'm Zuri Buana. Behold the village of the Simbani, from the pen where the injured cattle stay, the hut where we sleep, and the places where we work and play and third will be welcome. We are most honored, MCM Gajo, to enter your village. Kwaheri. Kwaheri, Simbarakish. Kwaheri, Buana. Hey, Isura. Hujambo, Mambwana. Atu Jumbo, Hura. Hujambo, Simba. You both look healthy and happy to be home again. It is very good to be home. I'd be happy to show you both the way of the Simbani. We are honored. Come then, we'll meet with the leader of the Simbani, the Laban. Abari Laban Kubwa. Mzuri warrior Huara. Laban, I Huara, warrior of the Simbani, be standing before you with 2 warriors from far lands. Abari warriors. I'm Zurisana Leban Kua. It is good to see you again, great leader of the Simbani people. It is good to see you, warrior Rakeesh. You agree to Leban. I'm Zuri, you are welcome here. Leban, I have come here to bring peace to your people and the Leopardmen. I have sworn this by my honor. I'm Zuri, warrior Rakeesh. Bring the Leopardman chief to his knees before me and you shall have this peace to pledge. What has caused this great anger for the leopard men, Leban Kuaboa? The leopard men have always been our enemies. They be sneaky and not to be trusted, for they only travel at night. The worst of all be that they use magic. The leopard man is the enemy. If the Simbani be seeking a lost calf in the jungle at night, then the leopard man uses magic against him. A Simbani cannot fight magic, so he must retreat. The leopard man will not meet a Simbani in a fair fight. The leopard men will always be our enemies, and now they have made us call for war. They stole from us the spear of death, and for that we shall die. Then we will no longer be our enemy. There are ways to resolve the conflict between the Simbani and the leopard men other than waging war. I would like to see you, Laban of the Simbani and the chief of the leopard men, speak your grievances before the hall of judgment in Tarna. Perhaps there can yet be a peaceful resolution of conflict. No, Rakeesh. The Spear of Death is stolen and we will fight to regain our pride. The worth of the spear will be paid in blood, not words. I have spoken, Querini. Farewell, Lieutenant Simbani. May we yet meet again in peace. You all walk back to Hura's hut to rest and discuss things before evening. It is good to be back in your own hut again, it isn't that, Hura? Good, very good, but Simba well worth leaving my home for. The Lebanon was most gracious to see us, yet I felt as though we were not welcome. I do not understand, for I have always respected him. How did we offend them, Hura? I be not knowing, Rakeesh. The Simbani have lost much honor with the stealing of the Spear of Death. Still, for the Lebanon not to listen to your word of peace be not right. Perhaps he will listen another time. It be time we be sitting too much. Maybe we go out to the village. The villagers be waiting to see you again, Rakeesh. We be killing a young bullock in your honor, and the blood will be very fresh. The Simbani celebrate your arrival with meat, milk, and dancing. It is late when you finally make it back to your hut. We were treated early by the Simbani. That was meat from the Liban's own herd. I will head back to Tarna at first light. Find out what you can about what is going on. I do not think the Liban told us everything he knows. If you can find the Spear of Death, we may be able to convince the Liban that war is unnecessary. Good luck. I suggest that first you seek some magic wood. Krisha wishes to teach you the magic staff spell, but you must have the magic wood to do so. I think you will need all the magic you can get in order to restore the peace in this land. Well, we've already been talking, so there's no need. You talk about events of the day. It was indeed an exciting day today, young hero. I think that the Liban told us only what he wanted us to know about this war. When you have earned his trust, perhaps he will tell you more. I do not understand why the Leopard Man will want to find Simbani. The Leopard Men usually stay in the jungles. They are only out at night. Simbani on the other hand stay on the savannah and hunt only by day. There is little interaction between the tribes. That the Leopard Man will suddenly start a war not only with the Simbani but with my people as well is something beyond my belief. The jungle is just to the east of here. The Leopard Men have their village hidden there somewhere. It is said to be protected by magic. Krisha believes that the spell on the Leopard Man village prevents outsiders from even seeing this village. It is said that no one can see what the Leopard Man does not want one to see. Oh. Krisha believes that the spell on the Leopard Man village. Oh wait, already. The savannah is very beautiful, but it can be very dangerous as well. Take care as you travel, my friend. On the savannah, the places of safety are far apart. Do not travel too far from them before you know what you're doing. You will be safest in Tarna or the Simbani village. There is supposed to be a magical lake somewhere to the south that will be safe as well. Must be the lake where I need the water. Too, it bothers me that the Liban did not speak freely with us. It is not like the Simbani to keep secrets. The only magic that the Simbani will accept is that of eating. Hura will be glad to help you in any way she can, but she cannot go against the will of the Liban. Hura is a warrior and she is sworn to obey the Liban. Hura proved herself worthy of the title of warrior during the initiation ceremony back some time ago. The reason she traveled to Shapir was to retain her status as warrior. To prove that one is a warrior, one must undergo a series of trials testing one's skills. Through initiation, one becomes welcomed as a respected adult in this tribe. The trials vary each time but are designed to test both physical skills and cunning. The trial can be done alone or in competition. Sometimes several young ones undergo initiation at the same time. She wished to have a child, but her wife cannot be a warrior. She now has Simba, and no man here can claim her. She remains a warrior. I have no doubt that Simba will be a fine warrior like his mother someday. As I said, I will go back to Tarna and find out if Krisha has learned anything more about demons. Learn what you can learn from the Simbani and try to keep them from starting this war. Return to Tarna whenever you need to do so. Until I know for certain that demons are again released into Tarna, I need to stay near my brother. Rada still believes that war is honorable. He will be trying to convince Concept to declare war upon the Leopard Men. Unless I am in Tarna, Raja will succeed in starting this war. To the Simbani, the essence of honor is trust. They are a very open people and share evenly with all members of the tribe. To the Lion Tours, honor is a matter of pride and obeying the laws of Tarna. To the Paladin, honor is doing whatever it takes to bring about the greatest good for all. The attack upon the peace mission is an attack upon the Lion Tours. It is only our word that stands between Tarna and war. The pledge of honor for peace means that we must do everything we can to learn the truth beyond the attack upon the peace mission. We must do everything in our power to bring the Leopard Men and Simbani together and end this enmity. I feel in my soul that my daughter is still alive. When we find her, we will know the truth. We must find her. The way of the Paladin is very difficult and lonely at times, for you must trust your own heart to know what is right and not the judgment of others. The longer you stay here, the more the Simbani and the Liban will learn to respect you. However, do not use magic before the Simbani. They distrust and fear magic. Alright. So... Simbani. Say good night. You say good night. Good night, my friend.